just to give you a heads up, this is going to be a little spoiler for Endgame if you haven't seen it. Hello everybody, welcome to a different unboxing. I have Captain America Endgame from Hot Toys for you. It's not a Spider-Man or a Thor, so I know you're all shocked. I'm doing this video a little differently, by the way. I'm doing a voiceover after the fact, so I hope it's okay. Let me know how you feel about this format. We're going to get right into it. First off, I liked how they did the box. There's a lot of cool art on it, and I liked how it's just a sleeve that you slide off and you can see him through the plastic. Try not to leave too much in. I don't know how much you guys want to see, if you want to actually see every detail about opening him or not. Let me know how you feel about that in the future. I can leave in more opening parts. So I like what they did with the shields. I like that there's two, one complete and one kind of broken up. The pieces on the back are interesting to hold his hand in place. I've never had a Captain America Hot Toys before, so it's interesting to see how they do it. It looks like they just kind of made one whole piece and just broke it up, which is kind of cool. I still don't really think that, you know, the shield should have broken in the movie personally, but whatever. I'm not going to get into the movie. I was a little disappointed with the hammer because it feels like it's cheap plastic. Again, the hammer that I had prior to this was from the Dark World Thor, and it was like a metal hammer. Comparatively, this kind of feels cheap. I thought this was a cool piece. The pocket watch, it's even got her picture in it, Peggy's. He comes with a bunch of hands and a bunch of faces. The helmet face, the face that he's got like his helmet attached to, the bottom parts comes off and you can actually interchange some of the faces. We do have some pictures of that later on. I didn't know what this piece was at first. I'll show you what it is later in the video, but it was kind of confusing. I do like that it comes with the helmet itself, so you can like put it in one of the hands and you can just kind of hold on to it. So yeah, so these are the different faces. He's got like a really angry face and a regular face and a going into battle face. And I don't know, it comes with 3 different faces. The bottom parts of his faces anyway. Okay, so here's the Chris Evans head sculpt, which I thought was pretty good. I think they do keep progressively getting better with these head sculpts. But again, I don't have a different one to compare it to. I thought that was really cool. I like the way they're doing the Endgame stands, how they're like little hexagons. Hexagon, maybe that's not the right... I don't remember which shape they are, but I like the way they're doing them. This was kind of hard to get in there though. I had to put it on the table and just like really jam it in there. See, so I actually took the manual out here because I wanted to know what that one little piece was for. It's like a little piece that like holds his shield on when it's on his back. I'll show you more about it later on in the video, how to use it, but it took me a bit to figure it out. Okay, so this is the tricky part, is you actually have to, it doesn't just hook in, you have to like take one of his, the belt part, you have to take one of those off and then clip it in, and then like you can put it on his back. It definitely took me a bit to figure that out. I want to say it only works with the one side too, because one side is smaller than the other side. And I was definitely afraid to pull these out because, you know, it's an expensive piece and I wasn't sure if they were actually going to come out or not. But yeah, you just stick it on like that and then it hooks onto his back and then it just stays in place. Like I said, this is my first Captain America figure, so I was kind of not entirely sure how to do it. I don't know if the other figures are like that or not. It took a while to get the head out to switch to the other head, and then jam the other one back in. Those pegs are pretty snug. I have seen some situations where the part that holds the head in place pops off. So if it does, I'd say contact your whatever store you bought it from and go from there, because it's definitely a defect if it does that. Yeah, so it's easier to put his hand in place and then clip it into the shield. One of those is definitely built for the hand, so that's what I meant by, like, one of them is bigger and one of them's a little smaller. So one of them is meant to be, there's a specific way it has to go on. So when you're putting it on, make sure the smaller piece is in his hand and the bigger piece is on his arm, obviously. But, you know, I didn't know that at first, so it took me a bit to figure out how to get that on him. Yeah, so we're going to get that on, and we're going to get some poses going for him, and we will see you in a few minutes with the pose. Okay, so just a recap of what comes with him. You get the broken shield, the little clippy thing that holds the shield in place. A couple different hands, some faces, both Captain, his Steve Rogers face and his Captain America face. Little pocket watch thing. He obviously has his hammer and his shield. Steve Rogers face there, and you know, he looks real nice with his little pose and his shield. And but yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know what you want to see in the future. I do have a couple other unboxing videos to do, and I will you know, we got some coming up. There's 2 more Endgames coming up that I have for you. So I guess let me know how you like this, and we'll see you next time.